The whole truth, real stories, real life. The whole truth, real conversations you don't hear anywhere else. The whole truth, the whole truth, the whole truth with Wes. Say it loud, say it clear. Tap in, subscribe, and stay ready, because the truth always comes out here.
What's going on, world? We are here with another The Whole Truth with Wes. And before we introduce my guest, that rhymed, and I'm with a rapper, I need you to raise your right hand for me. Do you promise to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth to help you?
I do.
Awesome. All right. Now, can you do me a favor and introduce yourself to the world?
Hello, everybody. I am Billy the Goat.
Okay. And so y'all know how I do. We're going to start from way high. We're going to work our way up to adulthood. And so with that, where are you from?
I am from the DMV area.
Okay.
And so that's DC, Maryland, and Virginia.
Uh-huh.
And so I was born in DC.
Okay.
I only lived there for like 2 years. And then I grew up in Virginia.
Okay.
Until I was in the 6th grade. And then we moved to PG County, Maryland. So
you went to all three of the letters.
Yeah. So that's why I always say DMV.
Gotcha.
And some people get upset when you're like, what do you mean DMV? You got to pick one. I'm like, no, I feel like I'm thoroughly from each place. And then even now, when I'm not being Billy the Goat, I'm working in DC public schools. So I work with kids in Southeast Washington, DC.
So you still live there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right,
yeah,
cool.
Absolutely. Yeah.
How old were you when you decided that music was a path for you, or the path for you?
I think when I finally decided, it was in 2013. I was 23 when I officially was like, this is what I'm going to do. But it's been my lifelong journey. Ever since I was young. I used to run around the house, pretend I was Michael Jackson. I used to put on concerts for my parents on Friday nights, and they would just cut the music on. I would be singing Christina Aguilera and Spice Girls. You know, I grew up in that pop era of, you know, Britney Spears and NSYNC and all of that stuff. So I was heavy into them in the 90s.
Okay.
So yeah.
What was Billy the Goat as a child? Maybe not a child. High school era. What was your
high school era? I was some would say a rebel, but not a rebel. I just was the first of my kind as far as being the outly forward gay boy.
So you were out?
Yeah. Okay. I was out in 9th grade. I was like, hey, I'm gay. Once my mom, she read my journal. Hey, Mom. Yep, I'm going to expose you. So she read my journal. That's how she found out that I was gay.
Okay.
And so that happened right in like 8th grade. And so like me going into 9th grade, she had already known. That was always my biggest fear, my mom knowing. After that, it was like, oh, I don't care about anybody else. It was always just her. So after that, you know, I was very... you know, just gay as fuck.
I love that.
You know, I used to wear high heels. I would like to say I've been every kind of gay, you know, you can think of in my mind. I feel like I have been. I wasn't always as confident as I am today. So once upon a time, I was what I would consider to be more androgynous. I definitely dibbled and dabbled in women's clothing and hair and makeup and fashion. That's just where I felt comfortable.
Yeah.
Like I said, I wasn't comfortable and confident in myself, just regular Billy. And when I created this other persona, Billiam B, rest in peace, Billiam B. No, Billiam B is still there.
Okay.
But when I created this other persona, I got a different type of attention that I wasn't getting from guys. So I got the yes, but I didn't get attention from boys like wanting to date me or wanted to, you know, be out in public with me because I was more openly, you know, feminine, and I presented more feminine. So, you know, dudes wanted to be with me behind closed doors,
privately,
but not in public. And so, you know, dealt with that for a while. And then just one day, you know, I always prayed on it. And I was just like, God, like, I don't want to be a woman. I don't know why I, you know, dress up like this and you know, but I'm kind of like getting over it, like, you know. And so one day I just woke up and gave away like all of my girl clothes. I called all my girlfriends over like, hey, y'all want all this shit, all these heels, all this makeup, all this.
Okay, so it was the heels and everything.
Yeah, it was everything.
Okay.
So it was like a whole, like one day I just woke up and it was just a different, I felt like, you know what? I don't need this stuff no more. I'm good. And it's been that ever since.
Everyone's journey in the LGBT alphabet clan space is extremely different.
Yeah.
And so when did you know that you liked guys or that you were different?
Oh, I was born this way.
Okay.
I don't know about you. How about you?
I feel the same way.
Yeah, I'm like,
but you know, a lot of
this.
people don't feel like they were born.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I've never felt any other way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
About like a woman or just me as a person. Like I've always been just the way I am. And you can't tell me that I was not born like this or nobody did anything to me. I ain't nobody touched me.
Okay.
None of that.
Okay.
No, this is just how I am.
Can we click to that, please? Can we click to that? Because that's not everybody's story.
No, it's not.
Yes.
It's not.
Yes, indeed.
You know, so I'm like, I just, yeah.
It's a blessing to not have to have that story, but that is not everyone's story.
Yeah.
So, but how did you discover a journal at your age? Like, who told you to write in a journal? How did that become like a thing for you?
I always loved writing.
Okay.
And so I just always used to write in a journal, like my diary. I have diaries, like I still have them to this day.
Gotcha.
Back when.
Oh, wow.
I still write in diaries. How I kind of started doing my music, I started with poetry, and then it kind of just, formed into, writing songs. But that was my safe space.
Yeah.
So, to have that invaded, mom, all up in my privacy and stuff. But no, it's fine. It is what it is. And, great things came from it because it set me free.
Yeah, I was going to say that. It's a good thing that happened because, you were able to.
Yeah. And you know what? I do want to talk about this real quick, though. It's like one of the things where she's like, oh, well, I already knew. We always knew. You crawl with a switch. Well, if you knew, and we've had this conversation, I'm like, mom and parents out there, if you know your child is gay, different, other, something, when you see them, you look at them, you like, you talk about it with your friends. Why make the child come out to you? Don't make your child come out to you. In 2026, I want parents to stop making their children or stop making them feel like they have to come out or they have to come to them and say, hey, parents, you notice the difference in your child. My mom told me, well, I always knew. When I was a kid, I'm talking 5, 6 years old, they used to make me, shout out to Martin, Shanae. So I used to reenact Shanae all the time. Okay. They used to be like, their friends would come over, they'd be like, Billy, I'd be in the room, mind my business. Billy, yeah, come downstairs. Get downstairs. Do Shanae. And I just go into the whole bit. And it's funny and it's comical and it's da-da-da-da.
Right.
But y'all don't know I'm gay.
Right.
And I still gotta come out to y'all, and it still is. It's a whole thing.
I can say that I could see the perspective of where parents want the kids to feel comfortable enough to come to them because they may not know how to go to the kids. Being that being gay, even in today's world, is still so extreme in a lot of households, and especially in Black culture. Parents may not necessarily know the right way or the way to handle that, so they probably in their minds want the kids to feel comfortable enough to come to them. But I will say to that, parents make that be known that is a safe space for the kids to come to.
I think that part. I think that's the part more so. So more so than a parent, more so, coming out to the kid or whatever the case is, more so just creating that space so that they know that that it's something going on or it's something. And whenever you feel ready to talk about that, I'm here for you to talk about that.
So the people that are watching this video right now, who is Billy the Goat in your own words in 2026?
Billy the Goat in 2026 is everything that they said we couldn't be.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is with this music that I've been working on and everything that just has just been happening in my life, I feel like if you would have told me 5 years ago the things that are happening right now will be happening, I'd be like, yeah, right.
Mm.
And I feel like with my peers, sometimes they look at me like I'm doing something more than they are. And they come and ask questions like, well, what are you doing? How you doing? And I'm like, I ain't doing a shit, friend. I'm gonna give you the same connect that I got. All I did. I'm crazy. I'm like, I will reach out to people. I send DMs the way I message you, like, hey, da, da, da. That's how I communicate. And I'm like, I'm not doing anything special. I'm just allowing God to move through me and move with intention. And I know my why. And I think when you know your why, that really helps to push you, because sometimes it's hard, to keep going. And I'm rambling, but I'm gonna tie it all together.
No, go ahead.
One thing I was saying the other day is that I think that my relationship with my music has really taught me what love is. Not that with a man, not any situations, anybody. I think that I've been knocked down so much with my music. I've given so much to it, and I have yet to still get that thing that I feel like I deserve. That what I, have been given to it, have yet to get it back. But I love it wholeheartedly, and I can't give up on it. I've tried to walk away from it. It haunts me. It wakes me up out of my sleep. It's the only thing that gets me going throughout my day, and all that to say, where I'm at right now, who is Billy the Goat, I am here. I am present and I'm ready. Billy the Goat 2026 right now. Who is Billy the Goat? I'm ready, and I am everything that I think I am.
Oh, that's right.
And you will see very soon.
That's right.
You people will see very soon.
Why was it important for you to call yourself Billy the Goat? Where does that name come from? And do you consider yourself the GOAT? And the GOAT of what?
It's so funny because at first it was just a play on the name, like Billy the Goat, like Billy the Kid, whatever. So it wasn't a full thought.
Okay.
But because at first I was calling myself Billiam B, and that was a combination of my first name William and Billiam, and then I just put the B on it. But that was a long time ago I came up with that, and then I was just like, as I started really putting music out, I was like, I just don't feel right, it don't sound right. Let me just go with like how I feel right now. And I'm like, I'm Billy the motherfucking Goat. I'm the GOAT. Like, and so what I feel now is, what am I the GOAT of? I'm the GOAT of all things. Anything I put my mind to, I master it, and I'm great at it, and I help others become great at what they're trying to become and what they're trying to achieve too. It ain't no fun if you're doing it all by yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm a walking testimony. I share my story. I share my resources. I want everybody to win. I believe that there's a place at the table for everybody. There's enough food for everybody to eat. Everybody's niche, everybody's thing. It's enough to go around. And so I believe that I'm the GOAT because I am, I think, the best gay rapper in the world.
Oh, all right.
But also, I make others great.
Oh, okay. Your bio says that you're pushing authenticity and fearlessness through your music. When did you realize being fully yourself was the real superpower?
When Dick came out. I've always been myself. I've always been exactly what you see. Tell it like it is. I don't sugarcoat it. I'm a good time guy. But in the music, when I had released, Dick, I was like, it was really just a random, fun freestyle. I was in the studio playing around. And just to get that type of response from that, like to have TMZ calling my phone and, you know what I mean, just Lisa Ray talking shit about me in the comments. Then lo and behold, I met a show, Lisa Ray in the audience singing my song. So it was just like, what? This is so crazy. Like, but I realized at that moment, just do you. Like, it ain't no right, ain't no wrong way to go about it.
Mm-hmm.
Your people will find you. And the only way that they're going to find you is if you are being you. So just be you. The worst thing that can happen is somebody don't like it, and that's okay. Everybody's not gonna like everything. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be for everybody.
Yeah.
And I've accepted that a long time ago.
Yeah.
And so, you just gotta be you.
Take me back to before the viral moment, though. What was your grind like for all the artists that are out here trying to make it? What was that like? Were you selling mixtapes out the trunk of the car?
I'm still doing all of that.
Okay.
I'm still doing all of that. The grind is exactly still the same. So, like, for example, you see me, I just put up in my little Hyundai, my little paid off Hyundai. Yep. And I travel. I go and get it. Like, it's no way. The only way for me to not be what it is I want to be is to sleep on myself, to not go after every single opportunity. So I will get in my car. I will drive state to state. I drive to majority of my shows with my dancers. They come down from Connecticut and New York City. Shout out to Sinquay and Jalen. I love y'all. Kai. But they will come down from New York City. We will get in the car. We will drive. I'm in the studio. I'm at practice, learning counts. I'm doing everything. I'm in a show that's about to come out called The Red Light Diaries. And it's going to be on a major streaming platform.
Okay. Congrats.
Thank you. But just the grind, it don't stop.
Okay.
It's just nonstop. You got to just keep fucking going. Like, I don't know what else to say. You got to do what's on your heart. Like, the only thing I'm doing are the things that, like, I sit and I think about, like, okay, if I do this, then I need to do that. I need to do that. If I do this, maybe this can happen, do that. And I don't know what's happening, but something's working because I'm here with you. You know what I'm saying? So something is working. And to everybody, watching, to, all my other artists, get out of your head. Put that money, this is the number one thing, put that money where it needs to go. That money don't need to be on no new clothes. That money don't need to be on no, unless you really got that bag for that. If you don't have no money to market your music that you're making, you need to be sitting in the house. Like, you got to put that, but I had to learn that. Like, you have to put your money in the right places.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And surround yourself around people that, one prayer I pray all the time is, God, surround me around like-minded individuals that are doing more than me so that I can learn from them. Let's grow together. People that I can sow into, they can sow into me. We can be in the same book, but put them a few chapters ahead. So I want to learn. And anybody that's not supposed to be here, cast them out. And when
People
I
say
tell
that you are what you eat, but I believe that you are who you're around as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I can vibe with that. What does music give you emotionally that nothing else can?
An escape.
Okay.
An escape in a different way. When I'm on stage, it's one thing to write the song and to record it, but when you're on stage and you see people reacting to stuff that you came up with in your head, and they're like, yes, and you're like, yes, okay, okay, that feeling right there of connecting with people that you just don't know through something that you came up with, your thought idea, something that you've been through, it is just hard to describe. It's like, wow. And people, really, will be crying or come up to you and say, oh, you did this for me, you did it. I'm like, wow, really? Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that. Wow. So that's what it provides. It's my safe space, for me to go and say anything that I ever wanted to say. And who gives a fuck?
I know you said Dick was a freestyle, but how did it manifest itself into reality?
So, when I'm in the studio, I write, if you look at my phone right now, my notes section is so crazy full with just raps and just random thoughts. But when I go in the studio, I never pull that shit out. I'm always just like, cut the beat on. Let me just
feel it.
See how I'm feeling today.
Yeah.
And so on that day, I heard that beat and I was like, dick. I was like, what if I just said, I just want dick. And my engineer's like, yo, that sounds crazy. I'm like, let's just try it. Let's just see. And so, we just get in there. I'm like, I just want dick. And I just started saying it. I'm like, that shit sound crazy. I'm like, that that sounds crazy. And I was like, let me try this. I was in this hype ass mood. I'm like, let me try this. I just hit on what it sounds like, what that dick at? And I was like, what is this sound? I've never tried this sound before. I'm like, why am I yelling? What is going on? I don't know, but I kind of like it. And then we just started going with it, and I just started having fun. I just hit on what I said, like, what that dick at? As soon as you get over, I got it, let me get that. And I just started saying anything. And I'm like, do we like this? He was like, this is crazy. Like, this is the wildest song you have. I'm like, let's just go with it. Let's just keep on going with it. And that was how I came up with it.
Was it meant to be, or what was it meant to be? Was it meant to be funny, bold, sexy?
Funny.
Okay.
It was meant to be funny.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm a jokester. So it was really, to me, it was meant to be funny. It wasn't even about like nothing for real. Did
you have any idea that it was going to be viral?
Not at all. Not at all. I was just playing around. I said, you know, I'm just like, la la la, I'm gonna put this out here. I know this is a wild record. I'm just thinking like Pride about to come up. I'm trying to get my bookings up. I'm like, let me let them know I got a new song coming out. You know, this one I'm thinking I was gonna put my project out around that time. And, you know, this is 2 years ago. And I'm like, was it 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago? I think it was 2 years ago. Either way. And then that song, you know, it came out and it did its own thing. Mm-hmm. And so I didn't put any other music out until like the next year because I was just riding that wave. And so, yeah, it just had
There are quite a few people
moment
out there that combat with the words dick and penis. So why title the song Dick and not Penis?
Because it's just so vulgar. Like dick. You hear the word dick, it's just like, even now, like, I be like, and I'm a rapper, okay? But I also, too, I think because I work with kids, I'm always like, oh, you see me walking that school building, I'm like, your mouth, hey, what? That's crazy. Oh, no. Do you mean to call your parent? Like, no. But, yeah, that was why I did it, because it was just so vulgar. And it made me feel like, that's so nasty. And yeah, and it's right. If I know that a song is right, if it makes me laugh, like while I'm recording it, if I'm like, this is the key. If I feel like that, I'm like, okay, I love this song.
Okay.
And that's how I felt about that.
Okay.
And so it was like, fuck it.
What was the response like from your people, like your friends and family?
My mom was disappointed. You know, that's the only person I'd be thinking about. I don't really care about that one else, you know.
Okay.
And, you know, my husband, he approved of it. So, you know, it was cool. He was there when I shot the video and all that. And I was shitting bricks when I did that shit because you ever heard of South by Southwest? Mm-hmm. I was down there and they have all of these amazing artists. All these people doing all this cool stuff. And they had a drop mic thing. And I was like, I'm going to do that. And I'm gonna do dick.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's all these straight people out here. I was so nervous. Like,
I mean, people were walking past.
I was nervous. Like,
how loud was the song when you were rapping?
It was loud. It was, it was loud.
Man,
it was loud. I was like, you gotta own it. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, that was the most, even till today, still the like most nervous thing I ever done, even like before like going on stage to perform any of that stuff. That recording that freestyle was like had me shitting bricks because I was like, I can't believe I'm about to say this. This is so fucking gay.
Stranger.
Oh my gosh, people are gonna call me a fag. They're gonna like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be terrible.
That's ballsy though.
But it ended up, I'm glad that, you know, ended up having the reaction that, you know, it had because it did create, you know, some conversation and it did a lot for me, you know.
TMZ, Gay Magazine, The Neighborhood Talk, your song was like all over the place. What did that attention feel like?
It was cool. It didn't feel like nothing for real.
Okay.
I feel like, and I'm saying this humbly, I've always been like a popular guy, you know what I mean? Like in high school, stuff like that. Like everywhere I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like people love me. I love people. I'm a people person.
Okay.
Like I've worked in customer service a long time. All types of retail, healthcare, schools, and you name it, I've done it. Chipotle, I've worked there. So I love people. So I'm used to kind of like having a lot of attention in a way. Like, so that wasn't, attention doesn't faze me. You know what I'm saying? Or like a lot of people, that's like, okay, whatever.
Okay.
Like, so it was like, whatever.
Okay. Did making that song and coming out with that song ever made you feel like you had to be boxed in, or that people tried to put you in a box?
Yes, everybody think I want dick. Do you know how many times I go? I mean, I was.
But you don't?
No, I don't be wanting dick, y'all. I really don't. Don't get it, but no, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with wanting dick. Okay, if it was time, I'd have wanted dick, and if I want some dick, I will go get some dick. But no, I don't want dick the way people think I want. The way the song makes. I'm like,
that song just be like,
it's like, oh yeah, I'm like, no. Every time I've met people and they just automatically like, I just want dick. And I'm like, I mean, I do not right now, but I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm glad you like this song. But that's not what I'm on. So yes, I feel like it has boxed me in as a bottom and a hungry bottom that just
Very
wanted to
hungry.
be pounded out and flooded.
Yeah.
And that's not the case.
Have people in the industry hit you up about the song, saying that they love the song like privately, but they can't say it publicly? Have you gotten that at all?
Not. I wouldn't say that someone said they loved it or something publicly. In a way, there's a certain DJ in DC that was just like, I was trying to get him to play the song on the radio, and he just gave me a lot of stuff about it. But it is what it is. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does gay rap mean to you? And do you feel like you represent gay rap, or do you feel like you represent rap, period?
That is a great question. To me, what gay rap means is it's the ultimate, like, fuck you to the world, right? In my opinion, it's like hip hop has tried to keep gay people. I mean, they have treated us like shit. They have talked about us so bad from the beginning of hip hop to even now. You know what I mean? I'm like, it's always been, never been a cool thing to be gay in hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
But you got all of the gay people running your shit behind the scenes. Your gay people is your stylists. The gay people are your choreographers. The gay people are these executives. The gay people are, literally behind all of your favorite people are gay people pushing, making their machine work. So for me, it's like we deserve a seat at the table that we've helped build. And I feel like what I represent, I can go toe to toe with the best of them. I'm not a gay rapper. I'm a gay man. I'm not a gay rapper. In the sense of that is not the entirety of my content. That's not what my music is all about. We have some songs that may, be specific for certain things, but that's not my end all be all. And that's not what I want my legacy to necessarily be. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Billy the Goat, gay rapper. No, I want to be Billy the Goat.
Yeah.
The rapper. Simple as that. Just so happen to be gay. And, he opened up the doors for a lot of all your new favorite gay niggas, now. And I feel like we have to, my job, I feel like, is to bridge the gap.
Okay.
Between the hetero and the homosexual community through music.
Okay.
I feel like how fucking epic would it be if you had like me on a record with Drake? What? 21 Savage, Future. What? These all niggas I love, like people I listen to all the time. Jeezy. What? You get what I'm saying? Everybody got a little gay cousin. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the thing that I know is that niggas fuck with my music, like real men. Like, and so I can't wait for everyone to hear my album, Who's the Goat, coming out May 22nd, because you really get to hear me.
Does it make you feel like when I say does the public make you feel like, or maybe executives or whoever's around you make you feel like you always have to sing about sex in order to be heard? Is your new latest project mainly about sex, or are there different scenarios in your music? What is that? How do you respond to sexual lyrics and songs all the time attributed to your sexual orientation?
I wouldn't say. I would say I understand when people say sex sells, right? But I don't necessarily think that has to be the content. I think it may be able to be the image.
Okay.
It can be the image without being the content.
Okay.
And so, I like being sexy. I like feeling sexy. I think I'm sexy. I didn't always think I was sexy.
Okay.
As I was just saying. And so I like the way I show up today. And that's not anybody, telling me or advising me, to do that. I think that being sexual, this is the person who made dick, but I think that being too maybe overtly sexual can kind of hurt you as a gay artist, gay rapper, right? Because then you'll just be that, right?
Yeah.
The gay rapper, the dick. Like, it's hard. I'm trying to escape that dick. You understand? Like, and like I'm trying to invent myself. Like, I made that song, but that's like, so it's like, too much of anything is not good, so I think you got to have a little bit of the sex, who doesn't like that? But I think, also you just about balance, not too much of it, and just make sure it's tastefully done. Do it in a way that we ain't seen sex or we ain't heard sex before.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, if you want to just be rapping, I'm a dick, you're just saying any old thing. That's okay. We probably heard that.
So what in your new music that's coming up will make people see you in a different light? If that's all, I'm sure everybody doesn't see you that way, but for the people that do, what's different in your new project?
There's so much depth in the new music.
Okay.
Like I said, it's you get to hear me. I am talking about a range of things, from my relationship with my dad and family to just the story. You get to really kind of hear the story.
Okay.
Ability to go. And I'm not talking about anything sexual on there. I'm still debating on if I want to put dick. You tell me. Would you put dick on there?
So I'm a fan of new music all the time, and I don't necessarily care one way or the other when an artist decides to put an older song on a new project. But for me, I feel a new project should just be a new project, and we're starting fresh.
I kind of agree.
And
I feel like if I'm trying to escape that, why would I put it on there? That's not. I've just been debating back and forth for myself. So I'm like, if I was saying it to say, if Dick was to go on there, that would be like the most sexual song. But it's. I
would say
decided.
again,
I think we just decided.
Yeah, if your overall image or the quality of your music or the storytelling of the music that you're putting out doesn't.
Yeah, that's not where we are.
Contain that. Yeah, two different places.
So it's not on there. That I have another song called Lockdown, but it's like, I think I sent that to you. Did you listen?
I listened to. I don't think it was called Lockdown though.
Lockdown is grown and sexy. It's a sexy song. I don't feel nasty about Lockdown. Dick is just nasty and disgusting. Like, oh my gosh, did you really say that? I feel like Dick, lastly, is like it's like the my neck, my back of the gay community.
Okay.
Let me own that. Let me have that, guys.
Okay.
Let me have that, guys. Dick, I'm saying it right here, right motherfucking now. And you heard it here with Wes. Dick is the my neck, my back of the gay community.
Okay.
You gotta have that.
Okay.
It's just, it's that song.
So you had a DC Nicki Minaj mic moment.
Yes. Shout out Nicki Minaj. Do we still hate her right now? Who said that?
Okay, so what did that experience mean to you in real time? And no, I don't hate her. I just wish she never went that route.
I know, right? I think we all do. So manifestation. Now, I'm not one of them people to be like, oh man, I'm not that person. But I will say, I think this might have been one time I actually like manifested something.
Okay.
Because when she first was going on tour, I was like, I'm going to see Nicki Minaj. I don't care. I'm sitting front row. I'm going to get that mic. When I saw she was doing that, I was like, oh, I'm going to get that mic. Watch. Then me just talking out loud and being crazy. I ended up getting a ticket, front row. It was the like center seat. I'm like, perfect. This is just Jesus. Okay. So I go to the show by myself. I'm lit. I think I had two, what was that? Hennessy pineapples. I was toe up. I was had my weed. I was lit out. So it was this girl standing next to me, and we was like friends. Concert. We like, okay, we friends, girl. We gonna get that mic, girl. We gonna get that mic. Watch. Nicki comes. She doing the whole, the night is still young part, and she come down, and we like, all this shit, whatever. And she gives us the mic. We like, oh my gosh. So everything is happening like slow motion, And also slow motion because I'm drunk. I'm like, what's going on? So we get the mic. We like, the night is still young. The night is still... I'm like, Nicki is still young. And so are we. And everybody say, Nicki's still young. And the whole fucking stadium, Nicki's still young. And then she gets the mic and she's like, Nicki's still young. She did a whole little dance. It was cute. It was a whole moment. I didn't even realize she had like sung the words back and all of that. Like everybody else was singing it like that because we was just so, in the moment. But then I woke up the next day and my phone is blinging, 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 blinging. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I get on there and I see it's posted on the Neighborhood Talk. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. I didn't realize this happened like this. I was so lit. I didn't realize this was a whole moment, like this. And then I got all on TikTok. And if you just type in Nicki Still Young on TikTok, it's just all over there. And I'm like, wow, me and Nicki had a moment. And Nicki's like my number one biggest, influence, all of that, my rapper, that's my dog. And so, I be saying, I'm gonna manifest something right now. I'm like, Nicki cause you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna say it. Nicki gonna find me, Nicki gonna sign me. That's what I've been saying. Nicki gonna find me, and Nicki gonna sign me.
All right.
But, cause, let me tell you my reasoning for that. Because she has to. But not because she has to, but how great. That would be the only way we could bring her back into the community. You hear it first. That's the only way you're going to get,
There are a lot of barbs that have not disowned her.
Yeah.
And so
I haven't, to be honest.
I don't know what's going on over there, but hey, I'm just letting her do her thing.
Yeah. I don't know, but the thing that's so funny, when you don't know, celebrities or people personally, it's really like, I don't really give a fuck or have a real opinion. It's like, I don't know what's going on in that person's life. I love the music. It is what it is. I don't know Nicki Minaj. I don't know what's going on, and you can't not make me unlove her music or like all the stuff. That's impossible, guys. Like, so it's like, yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Your bio highlights a lot of live stage performances, from Pride events to SXSW to opening for JT. I was even looking at your choreography. It's legit.
I be trying, but some little. Craig would be proud.
What kind of performer do you want people to say you are after they leave your set?
I want people to say, that motherfucker tore it down. Goddamn. I want them to leave my set feeling refreshed, feeling like they made a new friend, feeling like they heard some new goddamn great music that they love from somebody that they maybe not have known. And I want people to feel like themselves when they hear my music.
Okay.
That's what I want. I want them to feel like, hey, but I just feel fucking good. Like, yeah, I am that. Matter of fact, I am. I forgot. Like, yeah. Thanks, Billy. Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Is it hard to get out on stage and perform and do full sets? Like, what is your
Hell no.
routine like?
Book Billy to go right now for 2026, 2027, 2028, and beyond. I'm taking bookings. It's my favorite thing to do. I love the stage. That's really my favorite thing to do. I grew up in high school doing musical theater and stuff like that. Yeah, so like the stage is just like my place. I just love it. We don't have to have a script. We don't have to know how it's gonna go. I'm gonna figure it out. Just give me me the mic. I'll figure out all the rest.
Oh.
So yeah, I love this.
This is
page.
like the first time I actually heard a performer really say that. Usually the performers are like, I get butterflies, I'm nervous, but when
I do get all that stuff. But it's like, it's good.
It's
These things are good. Yes,
Okay.
we want this. This is like a high for me. Like I'm high right now.
That's a beautiful
up
thing.
here going crazy. I can't wait to have a performance tonight after this. Like right after this, I'm jetting it over and I'm like, I'm excited. I'm like, whoa.
What city or crowd was your favorite and why that you performed for? You can only pick one.
No, not just one.
Oh God, here we go. Another man that can't make a decision.
I'm a Gemini. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. If I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna say Boston.
Really?
I'm gonna say Boston, Massachusetts. I love Boston.
What was the venue? What was the vibe?
It was don't get me lying, because I smoke too much weed.
Okay.
But it was last year. I've been out there a few times. And shout out to Frolic, because I love them.
Okay, Frolic,
yeah, they always, looking out, Ronnie. But Frenchie, that's my girl. That's who brought me out. That's the specific memory I'm thinking of. But when she brought me out last year, where was it? Now you got me thinking. I don't know the name of the place, but it was a lit ass venue, and they just rocked out so hard. Like and they didn't even know all the music, but you would have thought they knew all of the, you know what I'm saying, the music.
The vibe was there.
Yeah, they just were so excited, to see me, and then as I was performing, they just was like losing their minds. Like they were like screaming at the top of their lungs. Like I was gagging. I'm like, what is going on? Like y'all are crazy. And then I'll never forget this guy, when I left the club, he was like, I just want to tell you something. And I'm like, what? He's like, Billy the Goat is what rap has been missing. And I was like, oh, I love you. I love Boston. So shout out to freaking Boston, if I gotta say it, Boston. But then also too, shout out to the motherfucking UK, okay?
People say that about people say that about overseas.
The motherfucking UK, mate. Shout out to the UK and all of my friends over there across the pond, okay? I love y'all for real. Shout out to Royston over there doing it real big. He brought me over there to perform in UK Black Pride. I performed over there. Duran brought me out. That was so fucking epic. The people just went crazy for Dick. They went crazy for Dick. They never heard. I know they ain't never heard it before. But when I say they were just like, I think it's not even about what I'm. I think it's what I'm saying. I think it's the and I think it's like they were just gagged. Like this man coming out here looking like the trade, talking about something. I just want to dig, and they just lost their fucking minds. Like the people was biting at my face. Like it's a video. The girl was like she was trying to get me. They were trying to get me. I want to get them back. I love them. I can't wait to get back over there. Ooh.
Songs like Saturday Love and Clap are just a couple of songs that are released. What are your top 3 favorite songs that you've released that are actually out that people can digest right now?
Okay. I love that. Thank you for that. So my top 3, they're going to probably be like random songs, but they are the ones that I love. Why? My first 2 songs are going to be the first 2 songs I'll put out. It's a track called Why. This was in 2013. And it's an acoustic R&B track. I thought I wanted to be a singer, and I was going through a heartbreak.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not a singer. But love that song. And Black in America is the first rap song that I wrote. And it's a conscious, song about. It's so crazy because I played it. It came on randomly the other day, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I haven't heard this in so many years," and it was so relevant to what's just still going on. There's a line I said, something about the government don't care. The government fighting wars in Iran. Well, listen to that fucking government. The terrorists living right here in our land. Land of the free, home of the brave, man. Fuck that shit with the same damn slaves and the same damn chains. Ain't shit changed because the color of our skin. It's a goddamn shame. What's wrong with them? Sometimes I sit and I think to myself, what's wrong with them? Somebody tell me what the fuck we done did wrong to them. Can't stand no crooked ass cock. Crooked ass cock looks like a crooked ass cock. Racial profile on no crooked ass blocks. Another black man down every time I watch Fox. sounds like 2026. And I wrote that in 10 years ago.
Yeah.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was talking about Michael Brown, Trayvon Martin, Eric Gardner. Yeah, those names.
Yeah.
So, and those things still going on.
Yeah.
So we're going to go with Black in America. We're going to go with Y. And we're going to go with Dick. We're going to go with
Okay.
Dick. We're going to go with Dick.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is your current creative process like? Do you start with a beat?
Yeah.
Do you? Okay.
I normally start with a beat. Sometimes, like I said, I'm writing all day, every day. So it's like I'm always writing. But if I'm like ready to create, I need to hear that beat first.
Does a smoke, a puff make you feel it more? Does coffee make you get in there? Does watching porn make you get in there? What does that look like for you?
You know what's so crazy?
What's
Not watching porn. But I never considered that. But sometimes I do find that when I am writing, I have to take breaks to jerk off. I do that. I do that. I never said that out loud. I never thought about it.
Whole Truth With Wes.
I never thought about it.
Yeah.
It is the whole truth. I've never thought about that. Actually, I'm like, Actually, sometimes I do that if I'm in the house. I will do that. I take a little break because then I get overwhelmed. I be overwhelmed. There's too many thoughts, too many words, too many sounds and stuff. I need to release something real quick. So, maybe, but weed is always, got me feeling right. Oh, that always helps me with anything in life.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah. What's the biggest lesson the internet has taught you about fame?
I don't really say no fame. I wouldn't feel like I got no fame. But I feel like what the internet has just taught me, period, is this shit ain't real.
Okay.
It ain't a real place.
Okay.
It's either entertain or be entertained. That's how I look at it. And it's also like a resume for me. So I kind of like, I like post on social media and I kind of get off. Like I'm really bad with like DMs and messaging and stuff. Because once upon a time, I feel like I was so caught up in that, and it was like ruining my day. Like it was nonstop notifications. So I don't have like notifications stuff like that on my phone. And when I get on there, I really try to be intentional. And yeah, that's it. But I'd say social media, it's not a real place. And what I've learned is a lot of these motherfucking niggas on social media ain't really who they are in real life.
You're looking directly in that camera.
Yeah.
What's the biggest lesson live performance has taught you about artistry?
What has performance taught me about artistry is that the song can suck, but if you can perform, it don't fucking matter.
You know what? I've seen that recently in some artists that have performed, because I don't really care for their music, but when I've seen them on live and to their performances, I'm jamming.
Yep.
So I can
absolutely
concur.
Suck. But if you can perform, who gives a fuck? Like
today in 2026, who are your top 5 artists? I heard you mention a couple of them, but are they your top 5?
Yeah, my top 5 artists today. I'm still going Nicki Minaj. Absolutely. I gotta just give it to the women. Like I gotta be honest. Anytime I feel like I'm asked about a top 5, I kind of feel like I'm like, but I'm gonna stay true to what I grew up on. That's before Nicki Minaj. That was Trina.
Okay.
The baddest bitch, okay, who gave me a bad bitch mentality. Shout out to motherfucking Trina. I also performed at her festival. Love her. We're gonna go with Missy Elliott.
Okay.
My hometown hero. We're gonna go with Nicki. That's 3. We're gonna go with Little Kim, because that's the queen. We gotta call it what it is. That's the original queen. I remember when her hardcore album came out and I wanted that CD so bad. My mom was like, hell no. And my friend Brandon, his mom was way cooler than my mom was that time. And he burnt the CD for me, and I had never heard music like that in my life. And I was like, that lady said what? I was like, what? And then 5, we're gonna go with I'm sorry, I'm going with 21 Savage.
Okay.
I absolutely love 21 Savage. I can't have a day without 21 Savage. It just is what it is.
So we've seen you in spaces, visual spaces, music videos, with my old YouTube buddy, Duran Bernard.
Yes.
How did y'all come to be connected and cool and in the same musical space?
So I met Duran at the what's those awards called? Because I was just there. Oops.
Grammys?
I'm sorry. No. What's the I'm sorry. What's the award show called out in Cali? Glad.
Glad. Okay. Yeah.
Shout out to Glad. Yes. I met him last year at the Glad Honors.
Okay.
And so we just ended up being cool, and he is so supportive of anything black, okay? Anything black, anything gay. And so he's just, invited me, to a few of his, shows and stuff like that. And I've just been able to see him be a artist and be,
he's so dope.
phenomenal. I mean, I've learned so much. I enjoy being able to just be a sponge and be around in that space. And with the music video, I was just in the right place at the right time. I was in Cali. I knew that the music video, was happening. I was there with everybody else. And truth be told, I don't think I was supposed to be like that person, because he had another video person. And I don't know what happened with that, but in the midst of the party, me and my friends, we jamming, we partying. He's like, hey, do you mind, being in the video? I'm like, yeah, what you need me to do? He's like right now. I was like, oh, okay, sure, yeah, let's go. And next thing you know, I'm out till 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay, running around cold as hell in that motherfucking backseat, cold as shit. But that's the homie. So you do anything for your friends when they ask you. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. I didn't know what was going on. I had never heard the song. This is new music coming off his new album. And so it was just like, yeah, sure, let's do it. It was fun. And baby, that video came out, and I feel like I'm the new age Melissa Ford. Thank you. Thank you. Let me have my moment, please. Thank you.
Some people get discouraged from industries like the film industry and the music industry because of so many dark forces involved and intertwined in those two industries. Where do you sit if someone were to come up to you and be like, hey, Billy, I want to get into the music industry. I want to do this. I want to do that. Where are you with how you describe your experience in the music industry, and what would you tell them?
I would tell them to know who you are. Because if you don't know who you are, you're going to have a lot of people trying to tell you who you are.
Okay.
Or tell you, what you should be or how you couldn't be, how, whatever. You got to be so solidified and sure of who you are, before stepping into that space. No. Get familiar with that word. No. 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 Not right now. Maybe later. We don't have a budget. It's no. Okay? You're going to hear that a lot. And I've just added a little T onto that, and a little right now, because when people say, I'm like, oh, you mean not right now? You mean we're gonna spend this block later? This gonna happen later. It's gonna happen right now. Because I don't accept no. I'm like, what you talking about? No. What? Are you tripping? But then sometimes I have to check myself, because I had to check myself the other day, and I'm like, I have been putting music out for a very long time, but I don't have that much music out, and the songs that people know are like Saturday Love, Clap, Dick. It's like 4. It's like I gotta be real with myself, right?
Okay.
And I'm like, my album is really about to come out now. And so I'm like, I've been doing a ton of shit with just singles out. And I'm like, I cannot wait to just have this full body.
May 22nd, correct?
May 22nd.
What? Why? I'm gonna be direct. Direct question.
The GOAT?
Why should we care about May 22nd? Let us know.
Well, first of all, it's my birthday.
Okay.
Let's start there. Okay. May 22nd is GOAT Day, National GOAT Day. But you should care because, God damn it, I've been putting in motherfucking. Let me talk my shit.
Is the blueberry good? Do we like the blueberry?
I care. Yes, I do like it.
Okay,
I do
cool.
like this. Yes. But you should care because, God damn it, I've been putting in that motherfucking work. You understand? Day in, day out, state to state, driving that car up and down the road to photo shoots, to shoot content for y'all that y'all better watch, y'all better stream, all this, okay, spending money that I don't have, okay, I'm an independent artist, okay, you understand how hard it is for me out here? No, I'm blessed. But no, really, it's a labor of love. So if you love...
How many tracks?
To be fair, you want to know something? I uploaded the project and then I took it down. So like 2 days ago, like 2, 3, right before I came down here, I took it down.
Okay.
Because I wanted to add 2 songs.
Okay.
And so it's going to be 10 songs. It's 10 tracks.
Okay.
But Dick is coming off of there.
Okay.
So I told you I was debating that.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
yeah,
Dick is coming off of there, and I'm going to replace that with these 2 other songs that I was going to save for another season.
Okay.
But I think we're going to just go ahead and pull the trigger on them.
When the album comes out, are they going to be visuals or a?
Yes, that's why I'm down here in Atlanta.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm shooting visuals tomorrow. I shot visuals the day before yesterday.
Okay.
So that was really the reason for my trip. I literally came down here to do that.
Sure.
So yeah,
as a connoisseur of music and film, I love visuals.
Mm-hmm.
Visuals allow me to see visually the message that's being portrayed lyrically.
Yeah.
And so I think it's very important. So I appreciate you with that.
Yeah.
We're going to turn ourselves to the TV.
Oh, what's happening now? What are we doing?
I need you to finish this sentence. Okay.
Okay.
So you're going to see the sentence on the screen, and I need you to finish it. You ready?
All right.
All right. On a rainy day,
On a rainy day, I go jogging in the rain.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
On the last rainy day in DC, I was running across that Woodrow Wilson Bridge. It was beautiful. But I got baptized.
Okay.
Yep.
Love to me is?
Love to me is seeing it through. Whatever that is. It's never giving up on it. Even when it's like, fuck this shit. It's like, I tell my husband, I'm committed to always doing the work. That's what I'm committed to.
Okay.
So that's love to me.
Okay.
Being committed to seeing it all the way through and not giving up. It's so easy to give up on things.
My last ex is the type of man.
My last ex is the type of man that still let me spend the night at his house when I come to Atlanta.
The last time I had sex.
Woo! Woo! Why would you ask me that? Are you insane?
You just gotta finish the question. I mean, finish the sentence. You don't have to answer when the last time you had sex. Just finish it.
What did it say? The last time I had sex, it was so fucking crazy.
All right, there we go. The world will be perfect when
Who's the Goat by Billy the Goat drops on May 22nd.
I like that. Rap in 2026 is
Nothing without Billy the Goat.
okay. Talk your shit now.
Tell me.
You need to pick one. You can only pick one.
Don't have a hard time picking one and shit.
See.
I'm a Gemini now. There's 2 of us in here.
Now we're gonna see if he has the ability to make a choice. All right. Who would you choose?
To what?
Period. Just whatever that means to you.
I'm gonna choose Duran.
All right. Who do you pick?
They look like fucking twins. Whoa, I was confused. Like what? I'm gonna go. What's his name?
I think not Mekhi Phifer.
We're gonna go with him.
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I want him.
Who do you pick?
I'm gonna go Rihanna. I love Beyonce, dude.
All right. One person's music has to vanish forever. Whose music is vanishing forever?
Unfortunately, Nas is gone away from me.
Okay.
I love Nas. Shout out to everybody from Queens.
Okay. Which image represents you the most?
I'm going to say the one on the left. This one with this pink background, because it's innocent like me.
Aww.
Look at it. How sweet and
That's so
innocent.
sweet.
But he's up to something, but you just don't know. But he's sweet. Look at him.
The better artist is?
Chris Brown, my Virginia brother. We got it. Come on, Chris Brown.
Have you been to any of his concerts? I've yet to go, and I want to go.
Nope. I haven't been, but I would love to go. Actually, we're going to be in concert pretty soon, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
The better singer.
I'll get you a ticket.
That would be amazing.
You'll be backstage and shit.
That'll be amazing.
The better singer, we're going to just go with Candy because she's iconic. Like, what are we talking about?
All right.
I mean, she wrote No Scrubs. Like, TLC's my favorite girl group of all time. What are you talking about?
All right. Who is the most entertaining?
I'm gonna go with SZA because she's black.
Okay.
And my friend does her hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Devontae.
Shout out Devontae. Who do you pick?
Oh, are you kidding me? Mariah Carey. Her freaking lyricism alone. Like, were you kidding me? You have to like listen to a Mariah Carey song and run it back and be like, what is she saying? Look that word up. Yeah, Mariah Carey's like low-key a rapper too. Yeah, we're going Mariah all day.
Okay.
Yeah, Christmas fucking queen. Christmas doesn't start till she starts singing.
I know that's right.
Thank you. But have you seen her in concert for Christmas?
I have not.
Black Baptist Church. I'm in there crying. You hear me? Crying.
This is recent.
I went year before last. This year, she decided to take her ass and just stay in fucking Vegas. I was like, how dare you?
Okay.
How dare you take Christmas hostage and you take your ass and keep it in Vegas? Like, what?
Didn't she have a residency?
Mariah, get
Did
it.
she have a residency in
Yeah, I
Vegas?
think she did. But still, like, how do you just do Christmas in Vegas? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can do that in, like, New York or somewhere. Like,
Gotcha.
you know, like, you tour or whatever.
Right.
So, yeah, I didn't get to see her this year. I was upset. But when I went last year, amazing. I recommend everybody go. It was so black up in there. All the singers, all the band. I mean, you know, she's black, but whatever. Okay, here we are. Aretha's Icon, but we're gonna go with Jasmine because Jasmine's the girl.
All right. All right, sir.
Yeah.
You are booked and busy tonight, so I don't want to keep you any longer.
Oh no, I want to
But
leave.
this has been an interesting interview because I've seen a lot of his visuals on social media and I've gotten to get a glimpse of you, not necessarily understanding because we don't talk like that. But then when I saw that you were in Atlanta, I'm like, okay, let's see if we can make something pop, you know, because
Thank
I
you so much for
authentically wanted to learn more about you because again, we don't talk like that. So
we'll go after this.
Yes,
We'll go after
the
this. And
connection has been made. And
What's so
established.
crazy is my manager Kenneth was telling me about you, and he was like, "There's this guy that he has this podcast, and you need to get on there, and I want to pitch you to him." And this was a while ago, and it just whatever. So when I texted him the other day, I was like, "Hey, this guy hit me up, you know, whatever." He was like, "This is the guy I was talking about." He was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so perfect." I'm like, "Look at that. I love how, you know, things happen, you know, organically." He was like, "Oh, I just love that happened." Shout out to Kenneth.
Shout out to Kenneth. I appreciate
Kenneth,
that.
my manager.
I've been doing interviews for an extremely long time, but I recently got back into it the last year in this kind of format. And I was just telling Devin that I wanted to expand beyond TV personalities and reality TV stars. And I consume music daily on a daily basis. And so like I respect what you, Duran, a lot of the people out here are doing, especially from that gay black lens, because relatability is important. And we need people that we can look at and be like, oh, I want to be like, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't really have that.
That's really what someone asked me something the other day, and I said, I want to be what I didn't have growing up.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, in my top 5, I'm listening to women because that's what I listened to growing up.
Right.
Listening to males in hip hop growing up, I didn't feel welcomed.
Right.
I didn't feel safe.
Right.
It didn't feel, you know, like, okay, yeah, I want to listen to this.
Pussy back in the day. We didn't want to,
didn't want that, but it just wasn't.
It wasn't relatable.
Yeah, it wasn't relatable at all. So I'm like, just because we're gay doesn't mean that we're all present the same way. We all don't look like Saucy Santana. We all don't look like and sound like Little Nas. I'm like, and we don't all fit into those molds. And I'm like, so let the Butch Queens be Butch Queens, and let us just do what we want to do.
And you know, real quick, that could be something that, I mean, we just said a word real quick, like women, the reason why a lot of gay men latches onto women is because from our generation, speaking for me personally, we couldn't latch on to men. We had to stay away from men because we weren't manly enough, masculine enough, whatever enough. And women were more embracing. And that's, for me, why I feel like we like the women artists. And we ran rave about Beyonce's and the Jasmines of the world because we could just connect to their pain in a certain way because we've all gone through their pain. Similarly. So yeah, that was just a cool moment. Well, this man is popping out in Atlanta. What's going on?
Yo, you know, tonight I'm at what is it? Stankonia. This is an iconic studio. Outkast, you know, shout out to them. They, you know, did a lot of iconic things and made some iconic records. So they are hosting they do this thing on Monday nights called New Music Mondays at this location. And they invited me to come out tonight. And so I'm gonna go on out. And I am super excited because this is a straight thing, you know, and my thing has been lately, sometimes, you know, I feel like, you know what, I told Kenneth, I said, after this year, I'm done fighting for space in the gay spaces. I'm taking my ass to straight spaces.
When you say fighting for space, what does that mean? Meaning,
like, I feel like I have to fight, not even just me, but artists in the gay community. If you're not on the level of Durand or, you know what I mean, so somebody, the guys up there, those guys, then they don't really care. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, but they know you, but they in your DM and they want to fuck you. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah. All these DJs, all these promoters, like, you know what I'm saying? But y'all act like y'all don't see the work that we're doing, and you can't throw a nigga a bone, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, this event's coming on, you know, hey, we may have this huge, you know, headliner, but we got 5 minutes for, you know, you if you want to open up, whatever, something, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, even in the gay spaces, like, why I don't hear no gay music? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can just do more. And so I'm just like, I'm over having the conversation, and I feel like it seems like they don't care. People don't care until you go make it somewhere else, and then you get your buzz, you get big, you get popping, and then they like, oh yeah, now we see you, right? And it's like, well, why do I have to do so much for you to see me when I know you see what's going on? Because I'm here. Right. I can't wait to hear. I can't wait, you know.
The music. I can't wait to see the visuals. I love your visuals. You sent me a visual.
Yeah.
And it was dope. I didn't know why you was not afraid sitting on that bridge ledge like that and possibly.
Because that's what I do for them. That's why you need to care. I'm risking my life making this music. You understand? I'm standing on bridges.
Like, is he really on the opposite end of the bridge?
I'm on the opposite side of the bridge.
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, I'm risking my life for y'all. Billy to Go, who's the go? May 22nd. Stop playing.
Tell everybody how they can follow you and find you.
I'm at the official Billy Go on Instagram. On TikTok, the same thing. Billy to Go on all your streaming platforms. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yo, we gotta get them numbers up, yo. I need that.
Yes, indeed.
Support. I need y'all support. I can't do this without y'all.
Raise your hand for me, your right hand. Now, did you swear you told the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
On game. I ain't lie about nothing, yo.
It's been amazing. Subscribe, like, share. Go to the man's music and download it and support. Thank you for coming.
So much. Thank you. Thank you. This has been good.
The whole truth. The whole truth with Wes. Oh yeah.